forgive you. I forgive you. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change. I forgive them. I forgive them. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. Said I'm ready for my change. Oh, I'm ready for my change. I forgive me. I forgive me. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. Yeah, I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change. Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm ready for my change. I forgive you. I forgive you. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. I'm ready for my change. I surrender. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change. I forgive them. I forgive them. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. Said I'm ready for my change. Oh, I'm ready for my change. I forgive me. I forgive me. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. Yeah. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change. Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm ready for my I forgive you. I forgive you. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change. I forgive them. I forgive them. Everything that I've been holding on.
The sacred herding of the cats. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Columbia Center for Spiritual Living. We have a treat this morning. So let me tell you who's here. Reverend Andy and his wife, Reverend Bonnie. were co-spiritual directors of the Center for Spiritual Living in Roseburg, Oregon, where he was the music director and choir leader. They are now traveling and sharing their music and workshops across the country. Reverend Andy Anderson has been described as a singer, songwriter, and poet who always comes from the heart. He composes and performs visionary, spiritual music that inspires and uplifts. Creativity flows through him as he is continually creating new music. His music deeply impacts people and appeals to all ages and groups, from children to teens to adults. It has been referred to as spiritual food for the soul. I will give you more information about Reverend Bonnie in a bit, but right now, let's have some musical breakfast, shall we? I also want to mention that Andy's sister Mavis will be joining him on vocals, so we have an additional unexpected treat. All right, folks, here we go.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh, come on now. Good morning. Yeah. Let's all stand and let's sing a wonderful song. I am as God created me, and it's real simple. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, and the glory. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, and the glory. Yeah. See, I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, and the glory. Oh, I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, and the glory. I am. In the light and the love and the glory, in the light and the love and the glory, in the light and the love and the glory, I am. In the light and the love and the glory, in the light and the love and the glory, in the light and the love and the glory, I am. I am as God created me, in the light and the love and the glory. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, and the glory. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, and the glory. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, and the glory. In the light, in the love, and the glory. In the light, in the love, and the glory. In the light, in the love, and the glory, I am. In the light, in the love, and the glory. In the light, in the love, and the glory. In the light, in the love, and the glory, I am. Sing that again. In the light, in the love, and the glory. In the light, in the love, and the glory. In the light, in the love, and the glory, I am. In the light, in the love, and the glory. In the light, in the love, and the glory. In the light, in the love, and the glory, I am.
Okay, we're awake now. Yes? All right. So welcome again. I am Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader here at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living, and it is my privilege and honor to welcome everyone here in the room and joining us online to our sacred Sunday celebration. What we most want you to know is that whether you're here in person or joining us virtually, we are greatly appreciate if you would share this live stream, either now or later. Doesn't have to be right now. If you're technologically challenged and doing it now is going to cause you stress, don't do it now. Later, when you find that little share thing at the bottom, take an opportunity to share it on your live stream, on your feed, and that just gives other people an opportunity to experience what you enjoyed experiencing. It's really all that we're doing, is making it available. If this is your first time experiencing Columbia Center for Spiritual Living, welcome. Here's what we want you to know: that whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever spiritual path you're on, you are welcome and celebrated here. We stopped just welcoming folks a while ago. We're going to celebrate you just for being you, because like we just learned, you are created in the light and the love and the glory just as you are. There are several ways to connect and engage in spiritual community. We invite you to check out our website at columbiacsl.com. If you're looking for something in particular, add a / and events, and that will take you to our calendar. If you want more information or you just have something you would like to share with us, please email us at info@columbiacsl.com. And if you want to have a chat, you are more than welcome to call our office number at 410-750-8559. That number is currently forwarded to my cell phone, so it will come directly to me. If I don't answer, it's because I'm busy doing something else. Please leave a message with your number and a good time to call you back, and I will endeavor to do that as quickly as I can. What's happening here? Okay. I'm usually on the other side so I can see what I'm doing back here. There we go. Our vision is contributing to a world that works for everyone. We are a diverse community of belonging and growth, sharing the light and joy within ourselves while learning to see it in others. Guided by Spirit, together we build a joyously engaged, inclusive community intent on uplifting and transforming lives. We are a welcoming and inclusive spiritual community where everyone can be seen and heard. We lovingly practice the principles of science of mind in the world. Went the wrong way. Whoop. Someday the guy in charge will learn what to do. As a community, our commitment to inclusion calls us to embrace and celebrate everyone's unique identity. Another way of saying that is how God created you. We begin by recognizing our diverse abilities, ages, physical characteristics, gender identities, national origins, faiths and spiritual paths, sexual orientations, ethnicities, and races. Then we experience one another in increasingly deeper levels as we grow together in classes, in workshops, in service to our shared spiritual community, and just hanging out together. And we come together on Sunday morning in spiritual community to celebrate life. And so let's do some more of that with another song.
God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Sing it again. God is my source, God is my source, God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God give me everything I need. Joy is my source. Joy is my source. Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. How about peace? Peace is my source. Yes. Peace is my power. Peace gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. Woo.
Good morning. Our founder, Dr. Reverend Ernest Holmes, was a dedicated study and a great synthesizer, identifying the common and connecting threads within the various religions, philosophies, and ancient wisdom teachings of the world. Science of Mind is a synthesis of Ernest Holmes' lifetime of study. Let us breathe together as we light a candle honoring some of these faith traditions. As we light the first candle, we honor Christianity as a path of love and forgiveness. As we light the second candle, we honor Judaism as a path of ethical living, compassion, and forgiveness. As we light this third candle, we honor Buddhism as a path of compassion and Four Noble Truths. As we light the fourth candle, we honor Baha'i as a path of unity and peace. I can count, really, I can. As we light the fifth candle, we honor Islam as a path of surrendering to the will of God as our highest calling. As we light the sixth candle, we honor Confucianism as a path of deliberate tradition. As we light the seventh candle, we honor Taoism as a path of harmony and balance. As we light the eighth candle, we honor all indigenous people, all their traditions as paths that recognize and honor spirit in all creation. As we light the ninth candle, we honor Shintoism as a path of optimism and the inherent goodness of humanity. As we light the 10th candle, we honor Hinduism as a path of knowledge, action, and devotion. As we light the 11th candle, we honor Akan as a path that honors the divine, ancestors, and nature. As we light the 12th candle, we honor all New Thought philosophies as a path of adherence to universal spiritual principles of love and law. And as we light this final candle, We honor the multiplicity and diversity within the wholeness of creation as sacred. Namaste. And so it is. I'll share with you this morning an excerpt from Awakening by Mark Nepo. I remember early on how my grandmother would encourage me to envision even the smallest dreams down through my hands into the world. She would say, "See it here," pointing to my forehead. And then she would take both my little hands and say, "Now see it here." And then she would laugh and say, "And soon it will be here." Then she would just look around the room. It is an amazing thing about being human that we can feel something inside and then build it in the world. It seems that we have this inborn need to love and to create. At their deepest, these drives of spirit appear to be the same. For through her love, wasn't Grandma creating me? Don't we help birth another the instant we encourage them to see with their heart? Don't we help birth the world each time we give someone the confidence to build what they see with their heart?
Good morning. So this is the last Sunday in April, the month that we witness the blooming of spring, at least in this hemisphere. And we acknowledge Earth Day, and April is Earth Day, Earth Month. So I've been listening to a song, I seem to bring songs into my prayers all the time, called Mama by Sam Garrett and Molly Mendoza. These are the lyrics that I invite us to bring into meditation today. Earth is my body, water is my blood, the air is my breath, and fire is my spirit. And it is with this energy that I welcome and invite you to breathe with me and breathe with this community. I offer this. Find yourself lying on the ground near a body of water. Feel yourself supported on the earth. Hear the sounds around you, the birds chirping, the breeze, maybe the animals around you. Sense the delicious warmth on your face and on your skin. Breathe. Feeling the absolute oneness and non-separation between you and the world. Earth is my body. Water is my blood. The air is my breath. And fire is my spirit. Take this into silence as you experience this for a few moments. As we come back together, please join me in this affirmative prayer. Just taking a moment to acknowledge the truth that God is all there is. There is nothing but God. There is not a spot that God is not. It's impossible to believe in a place where God is not. And so I believe and I claim this to be true. I claim this for myself. I claim to know I am the divine. I am one with God, one with the energy, one with all that is around us. I claim this for everyone, everywhere. This is the truth of life. There is only one life. This life is God's. This life is mine. This life is this community. All communities, the community of the world. This life is ours. And today I know peace. Today, because I know it right here and right now, any thoughts and experiences of not peace, I know are not the truth. And so I claim, believe, and give thanks for peace. I claim, believe, and give thanks for love, for joy, for that is all there really, really is. And we get to experience the experience with each other in this community today, and we can feel it in our bones and in our bodies, and with that feeling, we can take that into our lives and into our community and expand the vision of a world that works for all. Because we don't always see that. So we have to be the people who see the vision. It's the truth. And we are here to celebrate with our beloveds. And we are here to shore ourselves up, our human selves, with the belief and the confidence that that is true, that God is true, that love is all there is. And what a joy that we get to bring that to the world, that we get to experience that in our own lives. And today, this experience, this community, this service is that. It is welcoming so many beautiful community members in here to celebrate, to love, to joy, to remember. To remember. Oh my gosh. And if you could see what I see in the beauty in this room, in the beauty of the birds outside, in the nature that is blooming, all I can possibly do is say thank you. All I can possibly do is give thanks for my blessings. Yes. And with that, yes, I release this word into the law that really, really, really only says yes. And together we say, and so it is.
Let myself grow and grow. There's only one life, that life is divine. I know it, I claim it, it's mine. I let myself see it starts with me. It's perfection that I am. When I see the truth, know the truth, be the truth as me. Let go and know. When I love myself just the way I am,
the way
I can free my power, wherever I am. At any time, redefine that a new paradigm. Let my myself grow and grow. When I love myself, when I love myself, just the way I am, I can free my power wherever I am. At any time I can redefine, get a new paradigm, let myself grow and grow. Oh, yeah. When I know the truth, it has to produce the results I'm looking for. Sure enough. It's done unto me as I believe possibilities I see. When I know the best, be the best, see the best I can be, then I know that I know that I know that I know. Yes, when I love myself just the way I am, I can free my power wherever I am. At any time I can redefine, let myself grow and grow. When I love myself just the way I am, I can free my power wherever I am. And when I decide to change my mind, get a new paradigm, let myself grow and grow. La, 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 la. When I love myself just the way I am, I can free my power wherever I am. Anytime I can redefine, get a new paradigm, let myself grow and grow. Let my love, let it grow and grow. That's all I am. Let it grow and grow. That's all you are. Let it grow and grow. Let it grow. Let it grow and
See, y'all didn't know you were coming to church. That's different. Whew. My little Metacostal soul is having fun. Reverend Bonnie Anderson is a clear teacher and a speaker who is known to wake her audience up to their greatness. So if you didn't already know your greatness, buckle up. You're about to meet it. She delves deep into the truth using personal stories and examples. Bonnie presents workshops for women as well as workshops with her musician husband, Andy. She is a facilitator of Soul Collage. And so please help me welcome, all the way from North Umpqua River in Roseburg, Oregon, Reverend Bonnie Anderson.
Good morning, everyone. Wow, it's so great to be here. It's such a privilege, and Andy and I are so excited. You know, we traveled here this week from Oregon to be with Andy's sister in Virginia. I can't remember. Woodridge, Virginia, and we've been, you know, looking at the sites. We went to the African American Museum, the Smithsonian. We've been having a wonderful time. And so I called Rafe, and sure enough, he said, "Sure, come on over." So we always love to share our music and speaking when we have an opportunity to do so. And Andy forgot all his CDs. He has many CDs, but over there you can sign up and he'll send you one if you like, because his music is all on the CDs and downloads. So Reverend Rafe gave me the title for today's talk, and I love it. It's "Behold, I make all things new, even you." Behold, I make all things new. I just love that. And I was thinking about that, how we start new every day. I just love the dawn, because you know that every single day, the sun's going to come up. It doesn't matter if you just went through a dark night of the soul. And as a matter of fact, it's even better if you did, because the next morning, it's a fresh day. The dawn comes up, even though it seems dark and hopeless. Every day, we get a new start. We come anew. A brand new baby day, as Mary Morrissey says. Brand new baby day. And you can watch the world come alive. If you're awake when the dawn comes, it's wonderful to just see it gradually lighten and illuminate. It's so wonderful. And in the spring, it's even more spectacular, isn't it? We have spring a little later than you do here. So it's kind of full-fledged spring. Everything's coming out in Oregon. And just to see the trees and the flowers and the greening of the grass. Where we live, we have beautiful green hills with sheep on them, and it's probably a lot like it is in many other places. There's many colors of green, and you know, the trees come alive. It's just like you go from black and white to technicolor, like that, you know? And one day I might come outside in our yard and the buds on the trees are really tiny, and then the next, it seems like you can watch them grow. Then they're larger and full, and then they're fully leafed out. So spring for me is such a symbolic time of renewal, of rebirth, all things becoming new. Oh, thank you. And I'm in awe a lot of the spring. I mean, just driving up here, the flowers, and I can hear the birds, and look at this. I mean, you can't help but be in awe. Andy and I have friends, Etika Luckett and Lisa Ferraro, and Etika is no longer on this planet, but they wrote some amazing music together, and they had a t-shirt that said, "If you're not in awe, you're not paying attention." If you're not in awe, you're not paying attention. They had a wonderful song that was about gratitude and awe. And you know, just like the flowers and the trees can bloom and grow so quickly in the spring, our lives can change that quickly sometimes, can't they? Sometimes it takes a while, but sometimes it can just happen overnight, like magic. You can be born again. Andy, we have a friend in our neighborhood, quite a few friends in our neighborhood who are evangelical Christians. And one of the guys is a friend of Andy's, and they were out working on something in the yard. And he said, "Andy, are you born again?" And Andy said, "Of course I am. Every day, every moment, I'm born again." And he doesn't quite know how to, he just kind of looks at him, shakes his head. He doesn't quite get it, but he's curious. He keeps asking. And scientists tell us that every cell in our body is reborn every 7 years. So our bodies are rejuvenating themselves, are being made new all of the time. And our lives can change overnight if we speak our word and have trust. Speak our word and have trust. You've all experienced this in your life. You've all had things pop up quickly. A seed comes to fruition that you sometimes even forgot you planted. You planted a seed, you spoke your word and kind of forgot about it, and boom, here it is. And sometimes it takes time. I made a God box. You may have heard of a God box. I took a small box and decorated it very beautifully, and then I put a bunch of colored index cards in it. And if I have something that's heavy on my heart, that is pulling me down, that I can't stop worrying about, I'll write it on the card, write my intention, and put it in the God box, and then I say, oh, I don't have to worry about it anymore. God's handling it. Try that if you've never done it. It's really pretty amazing. And then the key is, though, to stop worrying about it and just remember, oh yeah, that's right, that's handled. I can let that one go. It's sort of a physical representation of turning it over. And sometimes it takes a while to germinate. You know, our son, Andy and I have 3 sons, and our youngest son lives in Roseburg, Oregon, near where we do, and he was needing to move from his rental place and find another one, and the rents have gone up, and it seemed kind of impossible for him to find a big enough place. And so I couldn't let it go, so I put it in the God box. I said, Ben and his boys are living in a place that's spacious inside and out, that they love. And I put it in the box and tried to forget about it. And then I was going through the box and looking at some of my old intentions in there, and it's about 6 months later. But you know what? He just moved in to a place that's 5-bedroom, because now he's with his girlfriend and her baby, and they have plenty of room, and a big front yard and a big backyard. So what happened? It just took a while, but it always, treatment always works. Intentions always work. But sometimes it can happen immediately. I had a friend that lived in the same town as I did, and she moved away about 8 years ago. And she came back for a visit and invited some people to join her for dinner, and she didn't invite me. And when I found out about it, I was hurt. It was like, whoa, well, how come? What about me? Why didn't she include me? And then I got sort of mad, like, hey. So I was doing this, story. We tell ourselves these stories sometimes. I don't know about you, but I do. And then I was meditating out on our deck, overlooking the beautiful Umpqua River. I was meditating, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to let this go. I'm just going to love Annie. I'm just sending her and her partner love. I'm just sending them love and hope they have a wonderful visit. I'm going to honor all the great times we had together and not even worry about it. And when I was sitting there, I looked at my phone rang, and I looked at my phone, and it says Annie Holmes. She was calling me, and she said, oh, Bonnie, our plans changed. We would love to come over and see you and Andy. So they came over to the house. It was all handled, but it happened that quickly. I let it go, and she called me like that. So sometimes it happens very quickly. Ernest Holmes said, we are chemists in the laboratory of the infinite. What then shall we create? What then shall we create? One of my favorite books, Reverend Rafe, is this thing called You by Ernest Holmes. This is my well-worn copy. It's the poetry of Ernest Holmes. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. And in it, he says, I cleanse the windows of my mind that it may become a mirror reflecting inspiration from the Most High. I do this not with strenuous effort, but through quiet contemplation, through gently reaching and affirming an inward recognition. Today I walk in the pathway of inspiration. I unlock the doorway of my consciousness and gently open it that the divine presence may flood my whole being with light, illumine my being with its radiant glow, and direct my footsteps into the pathway of peace and joy. The key that unlocks the treasures of the kingdom of good is in my hand. It's already here. It's in my hand. Behold, I make all things new. And the divine presence is always there, ready to flood us with new ideas and creativity, to ignite our minds. It's always there and available when we open to it. When we cleanse the windows of our mind, like begin to see as God sees. You know, I used to, years ago, I used to go to high school campuses and give presentations in the classrooms on budgeting and different things like that. So one day when I got out of my car at this big high school campus, I said, you know what, I'm going to see everybody I meet through the eyes of God. Everybody I run into, I'm going to see them through the eyes of God. This is a little experiment, right? So I got out of the car, and the first thing I saw was a guy with a really severe mohawk. And I said, whoa, God's really showing off today. and then I saw a girl with pink hair. Whoa, look at the creativity that God has today. And a cheerleader. God's cheering today. And just all the, and even, you know, even there was a kid with a long black trench coat looking a little ominous. And I looked at him through the eyes of God and said, look at the beauty there. Look at this quiet soul. So it totally transformed the day for me. It was really beautiful. So when we can see everyone through the eyes of God, it's transformative. It's really simple and easy to do. When we realize that we are a conduit to the divine, I love that. We're a conduit. God Spirit works through us when we open to it and say yes to being alive this new day. Spirit will work through us. So not only do we get the privilege of experiencing the goodness of God, but we get to spread it out in the world, in the community, and other people. Because I tell you, when I looked at those kids through the eyes of God, they felt a different energy that when I looked at them through my judgment, like, whoa, look at that haircut, you know? They felt that. When we conceive a new idea, we are thinking directly from the creativity of God. We have that creativity of God at our fingertips. When we listen to the divine guidance and realize that we're one with it. Rumi says, what you seek is seeking you. What you seek is seeking you. So when we're open and trust, amazing things happen. So I have one of two stories I'm going to tell you today, and I was trying to decide which story. So I think I'm going to go with my original story. I'm going to tell you how Andy and I ended up in a small town in Roseburg, Oregon. So we got our ministerial training and we're serving at a church in Fremont, California, which is in the Bay Area of California. Dr. J. Scott Neal had been a minister for many, many years, had trained many ministers, and I was the minister of education, and Andy was the music minister and the choir leader. So we were happy, and we were doing our serving at the church, having a good time, and we, both worked full-time out of the church. And we went to a ministers' conference once. It was in San Antonio or Austin, Texas. And we got inspired by all that we heard, and we looked at each other and we said, we want to do something more with our ministry. We don't know what it is. We don't ever want to run a church. But we want to do more. And so we planted a seed. We almost didn't even realize that we'd done it, but we had planted a seed and sort of forgot about it. Well, about 3 months later, I got an email saying that there was a church that the minister was retiring, Dr. Marcia Pierce was retiring from Roseburg, Oregon. And we said, oh, we just went camping in Oregon. We love that. We went through Roseburg. It's a lovely little community, and the river's there, and we camped on the river, and it was beautiful. Maybe we should go check it out. We'd never take the job, but let's go check it out. You know, something was calling us forth. Something was calling us forth. So we submitted an application, and we were one of the 2 people that were chosen to come in and candidate. So we went and candidated. We fell in love with the community. They fell in love with us. It seemed like a wonderful match. And at the end, you know, you do your dog and pony show, and you do your workshop and all that. It was a Q&A, and the first person that I called on that raised their hand said, how long would it take you to sell your house in California and move here? We're like, sell our house? I wouldn't have thought about that. So big changes were afoot. And we were in our late 50s, so we weren't like spring chickens. And so we went home, and they offered us the job, and we said yes. So our lives changed. Talk about make all things new. Our lives totally changed. And when you change your life, when you follow your calling or your instinct, not everybody will be happy with it, right? Of course, the people in our congregation were not happy at all. They didn't want us to leave. But, oh, wait a minute, yeah. And Dr. J, our pastor, he got angry at us. You can't move, because we were valuable contributors to his church at first. He came around, but his first reaction was that he didn't want us to. And then my sister, we grew up a couple of miles from we lived a couple miles from my sister and brought our kids up together, so we were really close. And when we told her, she was furious. She said, "You guys can't run a church," you know, all that. So we had a lot of backlash. Our oldest son was okay with it. Our youngest son was sad that we were moving. So but we went forth. We felt called. And you know, several months before that, a woman had stopped by our house, a real estate agent, and said, "You know, I want to buy your house." We're like, well, that's nice, but we're not going anywhere. She said, "That's all right, let me just give you my card." And then we forgot about it, and she came by one more time and talked to me, and I said, "Well, you know, we really don't have any plans to move. I'm so sorry." She said, just keep my card. So when we decided to move, I gave that card to our real estate agent, who was a practitioner at the church we were at, and she said, "Oh, Bonnie, that almost never happens. It almost never happens that you know, people come by and they end up, it won't work out." But I said, "Well, just call him." "Okay, I'll just call him." She called her. She bought the house at our asking price. And you know, they were ready to have us redo bathrooms and decks. We didn't have to do a thing. She said, "Don't do anything to the house. Just leave it as it is." And they ended up tearing it down because it was a smarter house. It was a small house with one bathroom that we brought our boys up in, and it was in a good school district in a town that was up and coming in California, so the price was good. So it sold really quickly. And then we sat down with a big sheet of yellow paper and said, what kind of house, if we didn't have any limits, what kind of house would we want? Well, we'd want to live near the water. We'd want to have the outside in with windows. We'd want to feel spacious so we could, you know, play music and have that feeling of nature. So we ended up buying a house, a brand new house on the North Umpqua River with high ceilings, with big windows like this in the bedroom and the dining room and the living room that we can see the outside. It's a perfect house for us. And you know, we realized that Spirit was building our house for us before we even knew we were moving. So it was magic. And when we said yes, we sold the house in Fremont and bought a house in Roseburg in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. We're like, what? 2 weeks? And so we ended up moving, and we love it there. We absolutely love it there. We served at that church for 7 years, and we got another call to start traveling. We wanted to travel and take the show on the road. So we did that, and we've been doing that for a number of years. But we still live in Roseburg because we love our house on the river. It's, it's beautiful, and it's an acre. Well, an acre isn't much probably here and in Roseburg. In San Francisco Bay Area, the acre was a lot, 1 acre. There people have like 20 acres or more. But we love it there, and we cherish that, and we said yes. And it wasn't easy. Let me tell you, our trick to doing this, not trick, but our source was we had the textbook out on the Ernest Holmes Science of Mind textbook out on the deck. Right, Andy? And when we'd get scared, because we'd say, what the heck are we doing? We're selling our house and moving across the country. Well, not really across the country, north a little. But we would open the textbook up randomly, point our finger, and there would be the answer. The truth would be right there. Every time we did that, and we were like, oh, we remember. We're okay. We remember. So that's what gave us faith. It was doing that. And so anything is possible when you believe, when you say yes, when you listen to that voice of Spirit and say yes. So say yes when life offers you a new beginning. It might be just something really small, or it might be something big, like moving. Hafiz said, ever since happiness heard your name, it's been running through the streets trying to find you. Don't you love that? The happiness is running through the streets looking for you. Behold, I make all things new. And Andy and Mavis, come up, please. Would you? Because you're going to sing this song as part of as the closing treatment. They're going to sing a wonderful song that Andy wrote called Everything is Possible. And when we say yes to the call of Spirit, Reverend Rafe knows this story, things begin to happen. And this is Andy has a CD of this title, with this title, Everything is Possible, Nothing is Impossible. So say yes when Spirit calls. Thank you.
Sometimes I lose my way, and even in the darkest day, there's a light always shining bright, leading me into the light. When I stumble, can't find my way, something within will always guide my way. I listen to that voice inside, reminding me that's where my love resides. Every day is a perfect day to surrender and let it lead the way. It's in my life, it's all I am. I release and let go. I know nothing is impossible. I know that everything is possible. When I forget, nothing is impossible. I remember everything is possible. I know nothing is impossible. Said I know that everything is possible. When I forget, nothing is impossible. I remember that everything is possible. Things in life will always come and go. It's so good to know what you know, you know. We are free and one with all of life. Keep smiling, everything's alright. I am lifted each and every day. Truth and love, oh, is my way. I am celebrate, speak my word, and everything is possible. I know that everything is possible. When I forget, nothing is impossible. I remember that everything is possible. Nothing's impossible. With spirit, with love, everything is possible. In my neighborhood, everywhere I go, I'm one with the universe. Just let it flow. It's all I see. All the gifts already given to me. It's up to me to know and believe. Speak my word today I'm free. Nothing is impossible. I know that everything is possible. When I forget, nothing is impossible. I remember that everything is possible. I know nothing is impossible. Said I know that everything is possible. When I forget that nothing is impossible, I remember that everything is possible. Nothing is impossible. Impossible. Everything is possible. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
What a treat. You know, it's one thing to be spiritually fed by being the minister. It's a whole nother to get to park and just be fed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Now, somewhere over here, I have something I'm supposed to do. So staying in this space, this delicious space, let's move into our time of giving. And I invite us to read our giving affirmation together from this place of newness that giving to makes us new every time we do it. I affirm that the abundance of creation is my abundance. I give freely to sustain and grow Columbia Center for Spiritual Living as my beloved spiritual community. I give to ensure Columbia CSL's continued availability to all spiritual seekers.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. Grateful and so blessed.
So I speak a word of gratitude. And Jesus is in the room. Welcome, brother. And so I speak a word of gratitude, a word of blessing, a word of recognition for the divine as money, knowing that it is sustaining itself. We give through Columbia Center for Spiritual Living to do good work in the world. And so it is.
So it is.
I love technology. Keeps me on my toes. All right, so this is our time of affirmation. So I invite you to read this affirmation with me, to really read it like you mean it, not just like you're reading words, but to actually let the words read you. I live, move, and have my being in this moment. I am fully present in this moment. And so it is.
So it is.
So if you are challenged, stay. Invoke the power to make the microphone behave. Because if it's all God, it's all God. If you want assistance remembering who you be, we have licensed practitioners that are trained and want to help you do that. They didn't get trained because they had nothing else to do. Right? They spent a lot of time, typically the whole training with the prerequisite courses and the dedicated 2 years where they do literally 30 weeks each of those 2 years to become licensed practitioners. They did that because they have a heart of service. They did that because they want to pray with you. They want to remind you of the truth of your being. That requires that you participate because they can't do something for you that you won't participate in. So reach out to them. If you want one-on-one spiritual coaching, they are available to do that. Prayer is always free. Always free. If you want spiritual coaching, that is on a fee-for-service basis to pay for their time and their talent and their training and their expertise. Each one of them sets their own fee, and so you will need to reach out to whoever you want to work with, and they will tell you what their fee is. If you want prayer after service, Rebecca will be right over here in this little alcove area. On the couches out there, feel free to just say, I want prayer. She'll ask you what you want prayer for, and then she will just start praying. It's that complicated. I mean, I know that's hard, but really. And if you don't know what you want prayer for, say, I don't know. She will know what to pray for. That's what she's trained to do. Prayer is important. And it's okay to ask for it. Somewhere we have in our little human brain that we shouldn't need to ask for prayer. Stop lying. Just stop telling that lie. Stop it. You can even ask for prayer to celebrate something. Prayer does not have to be just for when things need to be fixed. Right? Pray without ceasing. We're going to spend the whole month of June, because there are 5 weeks in June and there are 5 steps in treatment. We're going to spend the whole month of June learning about prayer and why we do it the way we do it. I promise you, if you're still hesitant or you're miserable about prayer at the end of the month of June, I will gladly refund your misery. If you want to submit a prayer request, it's so simple. prayer@columbiacsl.com. Or you can go over to that table and look out the window and let nature inform you about what you want prayer for if you don't know, and we will hold you in prayer for the week. Please let us be with you in prayer. Okay. Thank you, Vaughn, for helping set up this morning. Thank you for your patience in bringing out the keyboard, putting the keyboard away, and then bringing the keyboard back out. Totally on me, and I appreciate your patience, sir. Thank you, Io, for setting up our visual stuff. Thank you, Zita, for running our camera. Thank you, Laura Service, for setting up our hospitality table and our welcoming table, and for being one of our ushers. Thank you, Dale, for being our other usher. Thank you, Rebecca, for being our practitioner today, for our meditation, for lighting our candles, and just for being you. Thank you, Eamon, for reading this morning and for being you. Thank you all for being you. I mean, really. Thank you, Reverend Bonnie. I am moved. And thank you, Andy and Mavis. Your music is medicine to my soul. All right, now I'm going to shut up and let Andy and Mavis sing us out.
Let's all stand and let's celebrate this by letting the world know I am a light. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. And you shine so up, and you shine so bright. For the world, we are. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. We shine. We shine, we shine, we shine, we shine, we shine, we shine, we shine. Yes, we do.
Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Here we go now. The doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand, about lending a hand. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. There's a voice that I've heard for years. I learned to keep it inside. Well, now it's coming in loud and clear. I want a deeper life. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand, about lending a hand. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. All right now, swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Here we go now. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. About lending a hand. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. All right now, swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Here we go now. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. I'm not holding it in anymore. I'm gonna shout it out loud. I understand now what I'm here for and what this life is about. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. About lending a hand. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. There's a voice that I've heard for years. I learned to keep it inside. Well, now it's coming in loud and clear. I want a deeper life. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Here we go now. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. I'm not holding it in anymore. I'm gonna shout it out loud. I understand now what I'm here for and what this life is about. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service,